getting this set up. Okay, well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do here. I'm not liking that light. Hang on, y'all. I'm not at home and I don't have my setup, so bear with me. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Maybe, let's try this. Hang on a minute. Ooh, that's awfully bright. Y'all wouldn't believe the gear that it takes to do these lives. Okay, let's try this. Which camera is it? Wait a minute. This camera? Let's see if that's better. Well, you got the ring light, but not sure I like that either. Ew, I don't like it. Oh well. Oh, guys, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm struggling tonight, but I'm here. 1 second. Let me pull myself up over here. Oh well. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Huma. I'm not my normal self tonight, so thank you. That compliment means a lot. I am not at home. I'm in this little guest room of my friend's house. You know, I got 12,000 cords over here, and you just don't have your normal set, and there's a lot of electronic stuff. So the point is I'm here. So somehow, miraculously, I managed to make this work, and I am here because, oh, what background, right? I'm literally sitting on the twin bed where I sleep in her guest room, and I mean, I'm just doing the best I can. I'm just doing the best I can, but I'm here, so bear with me. I haven't even got my cards out. I'm just doing what I can here. I don't know what we're gonna need. I think, well, I'll just wait and see. I feel like starting with one of these two decks. Let's see. How is everybody? I'm having a great time, here in my vacation. I know, Deborah, that's so true. I mean, that's life, isn't it? You just got to do what you got to do, and that's the best, that's just the way it is. It's my best. Today. Tomorrow it'll be better, but hey, I'm here, and I have had a really, really great time here with my friend. We managed to get together in person maybe once a year, and it was kind of overdue time for me to go visit her, so that's where I am. And I could have at least straightened the pillows, couldn't I? I could have done that, but I didn't. Here, is that better? God. Hey, Joseph. Tomorrow will be, I will tell, well, today is good too. I don't mean to complain. I don't know what I'm going to do with this lighting situation when the sun goes down. It's really not very kind. I'll figure something out. I've got a lamp over here, but it's probably too much. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I thought I would do, we got the full moon, what do they call it? Full blood moon, a full harvest moon tonight with a full lunar eclipse. Now, we can't see it here in the United States, but it doesn't mean that we don't feel the effects, right? So I think it will be very interesting to pull and see eclipses. And I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know a lot about that, but they typically mean things are being eclipsed in or out of our lives. So far, knock on wood, I've not seen either, but the effects of an eclipse can last up to 6 months, actually, if I'm remembering that correctly. So, well, I thought about leaning back, but I can't reach the table to put the cards on, and I don't know. She gave me this really nice big table to set up in here, but I can't. But then she left to go do gardening things, and it's not enough room to set it up and then flip it over by myself. I hadn't figured that out, so I'll just do these little, these little tables, these little stack tables that you have in your living room. So I got my phone in one, I got my iPad on the other one, and I this little, so we'll make it do. I'll make it do. Oh, Human said she was in bad, or he or she, I can't see the picture, in bad energies. Well, full moons typically affect me, just anyway they affect me. The corn moon, well, it's funny you say that, Joseph. Corn moon has affected my digestion. Everything is coming out. Oh, goodness. Well, that was one of the reasons I was late. Interesting you say that. That was one of the reasons I was late, is I've had a little bit of a dodgy digestive issue myself. And so we won't go into detail, but we'll just say, you know, if I have to get up and excuse myself for a moment, you'll know why. Oh, Mish, good to see you. And I know you sent me a video. I have not had time to look at it because I was actually doing some house clearing today. And even though I'm here, I'm working. So, you know, sorry. But I did see that the little notice come in. I think you purchased a reading, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll get to it. You know, I try, this might not happen every day of my life, but I try to do everything. I just might not, I'll do it, you know, do it all real speedily. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to take a breath. Oh, and you know what I didn't get? Doggone it, y'all. Hang on. I got to get my water because, you know, that's going to be needed here in a little bit. Let me reach over here and get my water. One second here. Now, where it's going to go is another matter. All right. Okay. Now, I'm trying to think, how shall I ask this question? Because I wanted to do the, you know, normally I do a week ahead reading, and I can do that, but I thought I'd ask, how is this full moon eclipse going to affect my collective audience, meaning you? And I don't really, best to ask that. How best to ask that? What do y'all think? What are you thinking here? I don't know if I'm better with the glasses or not. Huma, oh, I'm glad you said that. Hang on one second. Let me get my one more piece of business here, and then I'll promise I'll get going. Oh, why did it do that? Okay, there we go. Copy, and then paste. Nancy, no, you rewind the last 5 minutes. No, I'm not at home. I'm on vacation. Excuse me, at my friend's house in Minnesota. And I am really just making do here. So, and she's gracious to let me have the night to do this, and I appreciate it. She's been such a sweetheart. Okay, there we go. So, Human, I just posted the link there. If you want a reading, they're paid readings. They are $15 with PayPal or $20 with Super Chat. So, all right, gang, let's get into this. Enough of this chit-chat, jibber-jabber. Enough of this jibber-jabber. I'm just going to start with asking, how is it going to affect my collective? I'm not specifying love or any of that. I just want to see if it'll just going to say, you know, sort of what generally is going to come toward us here. Let's see, or how it's going to affect us. That's what I want to ask. In general, how is this full moon eclipse going to affect my collective audience? That's what we're asking here. That was quick. Okay. And now, I know you guys probably can't see the cards. I'll have to show them to you. And I got this little bitty table. Hopefully we can get what we need on here. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty darn clear, actually. I didn't expect that. So I've got the Strength card in reverse. Now, it's interesting. A couple of you already commented that you're being affected. And we've got the Strength card. So the Strength card in reverse is feeling not your best, feeling weak, literally, or it can be a loss of confidence sometimes. So, to me, a loss of confidence can be a number of things. It can be self-examination even. It can be, gee, I don't think I did my best on something. Or, it can be any number of things. But it's interesting. It's accompanied by the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Thinking about what you want to invest in for the long term. This is the farmer who goes out into the field and plants his seeds and tends to them. You have to water them, and you have to be sure they're getting a lot of sun and pull the weeds and all of that. And so it's like, what do you want to invest your time and energy in going forward? And a lot of you, I'm not sure. Oh, I see there's a theme going on here. Okay. For those of you, now let me back up. Let me stop right here. Life is a journey about learning what our soul needs to learn and how we need to grow and what we need to work on, right? To evolve. Each of us, of course, that's going to look different. It's going to look on a different timeline for us. But when we don't learn our lesson, or we're not willing to look at it, that's not good. So for some of us, I'm getting this like repeating cycle where you didn't learn the lesson, you're not feeling good about it, you didn't learn the lesson yet, maybe. Could have had to do with something or someone you loved. Something or someone you loved that you thought was going to make you happy. And they may have just kept you stuck. This is not just a love situation. This could be like a boss that kept promising you a raise and you never got it. You tried to walk away. You've tried to leave this situation, whatever it is. And sometimes it's made you feel very overwhelmed. But Spirit is encouraging it, saying however, there is a victory coming. We're working on it. We're working to balance this out in your favor in a way that it's going to make you happy. I like that. I like that a lot. But I'm also getting a second message from this Page of Pentacles, which can be about procrastination. So, and I don't really get procrastination per se as much as timing. In other words, like the reading is about the eclipse. So remember that it plays out over the next 6 months. We're on the day right now, but so this is like, do you still want to invest in time and energy in that job or in that person? Well, it could just be anything. It could be a commitment of some kind that you're just not feeling the love for anymore. So I think there's a lot of examination here taking place with whatever this is for each of us individually, how this is going to play out. The energy is going to be intense. Yeah, I think it just might be, Nancy. Yes. What else can you tell me for my collective? Don't know what that is. Hang on a minute. Something in my cards. I don't know what that is. String or something. So what else can you tell me for my collective? How else is this going to play out here? How's it going to affect us all? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. I'm taking that. That seemed appropriate. I think this is the typical energy that you would get, I presume, with a lot of eclipses. Now, again, every eclipse is unique. I had intended to go online and do a little research about what this particular eclipse was about, but it affects us depending on where it's hitting our, what house astrologically, I think that's how it works, that it's hitting. And this, again, is very general reading here. But for some of you, this is to do with your again, you're assessing what you want to invest your time, energy, and money in. And you may be saying, I'm learning this lesson and I'm not going to give to this anymore, whatever this is. I'm holding back my feelings. I'm maybe even protecting, for some of you, I just heard protecting your feelings. You're just not giving, not giving into it. And yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not putting any, you're deciding not to put any more work or invest any more of yourself into something. And that's the truth. Not only is that the truth, but you're communicating that to whomever this, I don't know, again, job, family situation, whoever this applies to, you're going to communicate that, and you're going to do a great job of it. You're going to speak clearly, you're going to speak the truth, and now remember, kings and queens of swords, they cut out what doesn't serve them. So whatever this is, I get the feeling that you need to cut this out, whatever this is. Yeah, I've got the Fool in reverse. Yep. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. All right, let's see what else it wants to say. I mean, this is so general so far. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more juicy, to be honest. But I don't know. Let's see what else they will tell us. Again, I asked for general. I didn't ask for love, but it can go any sort of way. I don't yet have, interestingly enough, like cards that would represent endings, like a Ten of Swords, or even the World card, or the Death card. That's what's interesting here. So, Judgment in reverse. Well, all right. Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay. Yeah, you're saying, yeah, I'm not going there. I mean, that's what the cards were saying, not me. It's like I don't see this real severe, dramatic ending of any kind. It's just like, you're okay, this is showing me what I need to cut out, I guess, or what I need to, sometimes my teacher used to say, when you're thinking about moving on, don't make a move because you're going away or running away from something. Make a move because you're going toward something. And that's what this feels like to me. It's like, okay, I want to go towards something I want to, and I feel good about investing my time and energy in. Not so much that there's some kind of a sharp ending here. That's the feeling. It's kind of like I'm surprised the Ace of Swords hasn't come out. Like, we're just kind of going to wake up to where we want to focus ourselves. Is what it's feeling like. I know that's so general, but it's true. Okay, what else? Anything else you want to say for my collective here? I should have put a towel or something over this so I can, because I know that sound is kind of loud. I don't think I have anything. You know what I just said about endings? Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. Well, this is good, though. beautiful. Okay. Yeah, all right. So you very possibly, collective, have got some kind of a message or someone, a person, coming in to give you some kind of a message. This could be a message about, now again, this is not a love reading, it's a collective reading, just general energies, but it could be. It could be somebody coming in, giving you, telling you how they feel about something in a positive way. In a love reading, this would be that. This would be somebody that's got a crush on you coming in. But this is not a love reading specifically, but it talks about some kind of a message coming in. And the message is about you. And I don't know, here's the thing though, for some of you, you're giving this message. For some of you, this is someone coming toward you. And the message is about just what we've been talking about. And I love it when tarot backs me up. It's about being released. Whatever this eclipse is giving you or showing you, you're releasing or being released from something that's toxic. Something that's been holding you back. This could be even be saying you're finally deciding not, to put down cigarettes or put down, weed or alcohol or some other, or overworking or whatever that is, or sugar. Anything that has become addictive for you. Anything that's, again, holding you back. This could be a big aha. Here's the Tower now. I said I didn't have any cards of sharp endings, but the Tower is an upheaval. Now, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. It just means sudden change, right? You could just, I know people that have just said, oh, today's the day, I'm never going to smoke another cigarette, and they put it down and walked away. It could be, or a job, or a way of thinking even. Could even be that. All right. Yes, for those of you who may be here late, I'm doing a collective reading. And the question we asked was, how is this full moon eclipse energy going to affect my collective? That's what we're asking. It's really, I like this energy though. It feels, whatever this thing we're leaving in, this whole process of moving towards something we want. I feel it's more about moving towards something we want. It feels very positive. I think it's a very positive move for the majority of you. Okay, give me 3 more cards, please. Yeah, and I just got another energy off this King of Swords. It's like you're having clarity about, what you love. This could be loving yourself. This could be you wake up one day and have a conversation with yourself. How many of you have never done that? I have. I've had many conversations with myself. And you know what? We need to not do this anymore. Meaning me and myself. Yep, that has happened. I have to scoot up a little bit here. If that's better. Now this, for some of you, is something you've tried to leave behind already. You've tried to leave this behind. But and it may be sad. It may be sad. Because if this is a relationship, that might come with some sadness. If this is, and I start to say comfort, something that comforts you. Even addictive. Why do people do things that are addictive? Because there is a level of comfort in it. There's a level of soothing that you get from it, right? And so with that comes a little bit of, oh gosh, well, kind of might miss that a little bit, but there's a message here about don't look back. There's a message here because in this particular version of the Five of Cups, he's so focused, that is a he, yeah, he's so focused on the cups that are spilled, he's not noticing that there's 2 cups still standing. Now it's in the reverse, so I feel like it's saying just don't, don't worry about those cups. Don't worry about what you're leaving behind. Face forward, keep just thinking about facing forward. And it might be a bit of an uphill battle for some of you, whatever this thing is that you're deciding to put behind you. It might be a difficult choice for some of you. This can also talk about a decision that you may not think is a particularly good decision. And I don't, this doesn't feel like this decision. It feels like maybe you tried to do this before. It's a decision you've tried to do before and it wasn't successful. That's what that feels like. Yeah, because I've got the Knight of Pentacles. You've tried it before. Whatever this thing is, you're trying to get either leave behind or move toward. You've tried it before and it hasn't been successful. And I think that this is how you felt. You felt like maybe that's what's caused the Strength card to be in reverse. You felt like it was a failure because you couldn't leave it behind you, right? Hey, Crow, how are you doing, darling? You can see I'm winging it tonight here in my new surroundings, Crow. I'm not at home. I'm in Minnesota. All right, give me 2 more cards, please, for my collective. 2 more cards here. What is this eclipse bringing us? So if I had one word, if I had to sum this up so far, it feels like an opportunity. This eclipse is giving us, they bring in certain energies that support us in certain ways. Sometimes that support is to get rid of things. Sometimes that support is to go, in this case, towards something new. That's what I feel like this is doing. It's like the energy around us is about moving towards something in a positive way that maybe we tried to do before and we haven't succeeded. Okay, one more. I'm asking if those want to come out. Yeah, I just love it when Tara backs me up. Yeah. This is, Ace, or any ace for that matter, but Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A missed opportunity. It's something, I think, for many of you that you've tried and felt like you just couldn't make happen. And for a lot of you, one of 2 things here with whatever this is for you. Because you couldn't make it happen the way you wanted to or the way you felt it needed to look, you felt like that it was out of your control. You just had no control over it, right? And for some of you, the reason it didn't happen was because you were too focused on making it happen, like in a negative way. Like the Emperor in reverse can talk about, hey.
Did you try that one?
Did I try? Well, I did. I'm waiting till I lose the sun. It's a little bright, but I'm going to work on it in a minute. And I got my friend's here, my little ring light. I may try that one. Thank you. I know it's not very kind. So this can make, oh yeah, Emperor in reverse. This is talking about one of 2 things, as I said. Either you're feeling, well, this is just out of control, or it can mean, she's coming in to help me out here. It can also mean like somebody who wants to be in control of things, but to a fault. Like, I just want to control things. And Emperor in reverse is not necessarily a kind person. It's like his way or the highway. So some of you, this might be a lesson in letting go of control a little bit. That's not necessarily a bad thing. sometimes, what is that saying? And, Jesus take the wheel. Sometimes you just got to let go and let Spirit, or let go and let God, because you're tired of being, whatever this thing is you've been trying to manifest, you're saying it's not happening. I'm tired of being out here and not having this thing. This is some kind of, there's the Ten of Swords, yeah. And so, here, missed opportunity, Hierophant in reverse. This can be a lack of commitment to something or someone. Again, back to that, depends on where this falls for you. Could be a job, a situation, a relationship. Could be a health regimen, a diet, choices, like that. It could be exercising. Could be anything that in Spirit may be encouraging you to take a unique or more non-traditional approach to this. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you. That's my BFF. I gotta tell you, for a lot of y'all, this feels like a life choice. Like I said, it could literally be a substance of some kind, like eating too much sugar, or like I said, cigarettes, or something like that. Or a bad habit can be making bad choices, like being a people pleaser, for example. Some kind of thing like that. Being a people pleaser can, oh, that light is a little better, isn't it? Because I think you've tried this a number of times, as I've already alluded to, and it just hasn't been so successful. So the good news is, though, this, again, some kind of communication that's coming in for you is because of this eclipse is giving you hope that you can do it again. This is also the card of healing, the star, and the star comes only after the tower has fallen. Oh, wrong one. Tower has fallen. So I love this. This is saying hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. Give it one more try. You can be successful. For some of you, this could be have to do with money or stability, your independence. Yep. I love that. I love this. Okay, anything else you want to tell me for my good people? I'm feeling very positive about this, y'all. This is actually not what I expected. Not that I really had expectations, but I guess eclipses, I kind of expected to have a little bit more of a dramatic, I don't know what. I mean, the Tower and the Devil card is kind of dramatic, but I feel like it's positive. I really think this is a positive Tower, even though there is remorse around it. Somebody letting go of something that didn't serve you, and it's causing a Tower, and you're having remorse and regret and grief over it. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like that to me. And I'm a feeler, I'm an empath. It feels like because you're letting go, that's why the star card is going to come out. Yep. Go towards the light, Carol Ann. I know it. Go towards the light, exactly. Ooh, Crow, I've never heard that, but I love it. Was always taught that an eclipse is a magnifier when it comes to intent, that the full moon is like a mirror reflecting light back what we wish into the universe. The eclipse is there to absorb and I know he's writing another one, I can feel it coming. Oh, that's really a beautiful way of looking at that. Yes. Absorb the negative to enhance the star card and be a magnifier of the positive. I love that. What he said. This I can't imagine doing a reading and getting these 3 cards and not feeling negative, but I don't. I think it's positive. I think it's because you're looking at this finally for the long term. Like, if I don't put these cigarettes down now, I might not be around to pick this fruit or pick these vegetables out of my garden. You know, some of you are really making some good decisions for yourself, and I like that. This is good. This is very good. And I think you've put this off for a while. You've been kicking this can down the road, whatever this is for some of you. Yeah. Then you've been kicking the can down the road, procrastinating. Procrastinating what? Making this change. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to let go or whatever, you know, because it was a heavy burden. It's hard to change, make major changes. And this is something major for a lot of you. Or it feels major. For some of you, it could be drinking but it's overindulging. But this is also a card of celebration. And I love this Spirit saying, yeah, but this eclipse energy is allowing you to put an end to it. It's allowing you to put an end to this instability that's being caused by whatever this thing is you're letting go of. Or moving toward. I have to really qualify that. It feels not like many of you, it's more about moving towards something you want as opposed to away. It's both, though. It really is both. I love that. Okay. Anything else you want to tell my collective? Let's see. When during a new moon, the negatives that wish to get rid of are brought to the light and replaced with better things. Oh, I see. All right. That's really beautiful, Crow. I like that. I've always heard, of course, that full moons are when we release things. New moons are better for manifesting things. But you could manifest a release too. I may have to turn this other light on here in a minute. Anything else you want to tell? Any final message for my collective here? Turn it over and see if there's any. I think that may be it, guys. One more shuffle. Yeah, you are going to be up in your head a little bit, some of you. Might be a little confused. Might be a little bit confused about, well, what do I do now? For example, if this was, I'm going to use an addiction, a physical addiction, like if you're trying to give up smoking. What do I do now with my hands? Because a lot of people that smoke, my understanding is, it's not just the nicotine. It's what do you know, it's a physical, there's a word for that and I can't think of what it's called when you hold something in your hands, and I can't think it's a physical thing, but anyway, what do I do with my hands now? I'm so used to that physical somatic memory of my hand and the cigarette. What do I do with my, you know, it's like I'm confused. How do I satisfy that in addition to dealing with the lack of the caffeine, for example? I love that. Yes, yes, yes. Good point. Crow's saying the veil will be thin tonight, so ancestors will definitely be there to help and give advice. Definitely a time of transitions. And I think you're absolutely right. That's what this is. This is a transition for sure, for sure. That's what this message is about. But again, I feel it's positive. I feel like for the most of you, the energy of the eclipse is giving you what you need to see what this is that you need to leave behind, but more importantly, what you need to go forward and invest in the future. Whether that's that investment could be good health, it could be exercise, it could be a new job, it could be a new person, whatever. But you're seeing the truth of that. But you know, anytime there's a transition, there's a little bit of a, okay, what now energy? That's what I think this this Seven of Cups in reverse is. That's the confusion you're feeling. But okay, it's like, have you ever a lot of you never driven probably a stick shift, but when you're shifting gears, sometimes if you don't get that clutch just right, the gears grind a little bit. It's that little bit of transition that you kind of have to work through. Any transition, pretty much, there's a little bit of an adjustment from where you're going to where you want to go. Well, I hope that was helpful to somebody out there. I'm excited for you guys that's a good positive energy. I'm very excited. I'm excited. I don't know what am I letting go? Oh, I think maybe I do know what I'm letting go of. Yeah, I think I do. Now, Mish, I just wanted to look at my comments. Mish had asked for a reading, had purchased a reading. So Mish, if you're here, love, tell me what your question is tonight. Let's get right on into it for you. My friend made, I haven't told her yet, maybe she's listening. My friend made the most delicious lamb stew I have ever had in my life. Oh my God. It was so tender. It was so delicious. I had that right before I came on here tonight. Oh, a little bit left. I'm going to look forward to finishing that when I get off here tonight. Well, Mishy Bear, how you doing? You think a general reading, what's coming for you? All right, I'm asking what. I think we want this deck for you. I didn't bring all my decks, but I brought a few. It's like, when you're traveling, do you pack underwear or tarot cards? Definitely tarot cards. Not that I don't have underwear. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, goodness. All right. General reading for Mishi. I know, Mishi Bear. What's coming toward Mishi Bear? Now, you mean general, not in love necessarily. Just what's coming. Okay. What is coming for Mishi Bear? For our beautiful, beloved Mishi Bear. What's coming toward Mish? Okay, do you not? All right, I think they want me to use a different deck for you, Mish. Use my little light seer deck, maybe. Let's try this one. Okay. What is coming toward Mish, please and thank you? General reading. What's coming toward Mish, please? Mish, tell your people to hook me up here. Okay, I see your message. Got you. How about anything here? Cards are not wanting to be very vocal tonight. Pregnant pause, pregnant pause, pregnant pause. Oh, now I dropped it. Wait 1 second. The Ace of Cups in the upright. Oh, I love that for you. Yeah, it's so funny. Is the moment you said that, and then that's what comes out. I love that. I don't know. I think should we stop here? Love it, love it. Okay, all right. Now they're coming out. Okay. Yeah, I think she has been feeling quite overwhelmed. Okay. Ooh. Overwhelmed, wanting to come in out of the cold, feeling a sense of abandonment. And then transformation. And then, yes, that could be loving yourself. Absolutely. I'm going to definitely lean that direction right now. unless I get like some kings or something out here, or maybe even knights, but let's see. Right now, I'm leaning that direction. But you know, it can also mean just in your life in general, people being more loving toward you, people being kinder and more loving and accepting of you. It doesn't, do you know what I'm saying? I hate this lighting here. Oh my gosh, it's being very unkind. What else for Mish, please? Okay, what does that mean? What exactly? Death card's your fave, and it's in the upright. That's good to me. Hmm. All right, do I want to use it? Yes. I'm just going to get all of these on out here tonight. I'm going to ask what the Ace of Cups is, because there's some other things here I'll show you in a minute. What is this Ace of Cups coming toward Mish? Ace of Cups, and then I got two clarifiers. I know y'all can't see. I was trying to put it kind of where you can see it, but you can't. And then at the bottom of this deck that I just took out is another Ace of Cups. Come on. Come on. Some kind of communication. Okay. Well, maybe just one more. Give me one more. What's this Ace of Cups? Give me one more in this Ace of Cups, please. Well, I knew that was going to do that because it tried to show itself. So, Mish, yes, this could be you, but, and I know you love to know the cards. I'm just studying it. This is something that either, I'm going to put it this way, either you or somebody else. It could be either way. Either you didn't want to put the work in or didn't in the past. Something you're saying, and there could have been difficult or harsh communication around that because there was disappointment associated with it. Or this is someone, something coming towards you that has not put in the work in the past, or period. Not wanting to work on something. You know what that card means. 8 of Pentacles. Oops, sorry, touched my mic. That is such a strange feeling with that, I gotta tell you. But here's the interesting thing. The Four Cups came out, it showed itself while I was shuffling 2 times, and then it finally popped out, but it popped out sideways. Now, you know how I feel about that. Is this something that you have felt apathetic about, that you passed on in the past? P-A-S-S-E-D, passed on in the P-A-S-T, past. That maybe you're going to be rethinking, or is it something that you were just apathetic about, or someone that was that way about you? Notice the raised eyebrow. That is not as clear to me as I'd like, but what I can't ignore the fact that at the bottom of the deck, there's the Empress in reverse twice. I've got the Empress in reverse with the lights here. Empress in reverse with this little small Rider-Waite deck at the bottom. And I've got a Knight of Cups in reverse. So, sorry, I was just seeing what you commented there. Yeah, I know what's that about. Exactly. It's got a weird feel to me. I got to tell you. It's about, yeah, and then the last reading was apathetic. Was it? Because you know that kind of all is a blur for me. A lot of it, not all of it. I know I'm trying not to make it about that, just in case it's not about that. That's why I wanted to clarify, because I thought maybe it was, and that's why I wanted to clarify. I would have felt better if I'd gotten a king. I did get a knight, but you know, that's not my favorite knight. He's coming in fast, and he's got some kind of communication, but that's not particularly good communication. Now, if that's the case, and he were to come towards you like that, you're saying, I don't care, I'm loving me, I don't need you. I mean, literally. I don't care. I fill my own darn cup up. I mean, honestly, that's in terms of interpreting what I'm feeling, that's probably as close as anything here on that one. And as I said, and plus you've got this Empress in reverse that wanted to pop out, and you've got it twice here. You know what that means? No, I don't want any expansion. I don't want to be creative. I don't want to nurture that in any form or fashion. And it also may mean this caused you to lose your confidence. So yeah, it could be talking about that person whose name we shall not, shall remain nameless. I'm going to get more cards here because we've, hello. Oh, look, she is, I'm telling y'all, I'm Queen Bee. She just takes such good care of me here. Y'all look at this. Look at her. Look at her. I love you. Thank you. Now, where's my crown? Where's my tiara? That's all I need is my tiara. Oh, God bless you. All right, hang on a minute, y'all. I got 26 pillows here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is better. That's nice. Oh, back to your top row. Yes, death, fool in reverse, lovers in the upright. So, risky business. This is risky business. I'm making a choice. I'm making a choice not to expand somewhere and yet, or not to nurture something. And then back to what you said, I'm going to fill my own cup. I'm going to nurture me now. Because I'm not accepting any of this half in and half out. No, I want balance. This is what I want. Do you know what I'm feeling? Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Wanell. Oh, that's nice on my back. I am hearing like your voice just blah, 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 in my head, and it's you're working on your manifestations. I know that's a weird thing to say, but that's the energy I'm getting with this. I'm learning how to love myself. I'm learning how to find balance and in my life in a practical way. Also energetically and emotionally. Yeah, and because I'm doing that, I'm going to have this beautiful new opportunity come to me. Not only is it going to be a passionate new opportunity, it's going to be like an epiphany. It's going to be something beautiful and truthful, and I've finally gotten clarity. I'm finally going to get the clarity I've been searching for. Now, I'm not done here. Let me pull some more for you. Let me see. I love that crow. Yeah, I love that. That's pretty close to what I'm feeling here. It's like, but softer, but with the same level of intensity as I came in like a wrecking ball. It's how someone comes to me will make me pull back and say no. It could be that. It could be that, yes, because this just feels very, this little clarification, this set of cards down here feels like very different energy. And I feel like it's somebody coming towards you, not the other way around. I mean, you know, you can look at the cards and interpret them 100 ways, but this feels to me like whatever this news is, or however somebody comes in and tries to communicate to you, you're saying no thank you. You're saying, I don't really, you know, I'm just not today. It's what it does feel like. Oh my God, that's what you're saying, because numerous men are contacting me and I'm not into it. I know it. Well, that explains it, because it just feels like, yeah, and the Knight of Cups in reverse too. You're just saying, I'm just not wanting to play today. That's what that feels like. Okay. Yeah, and I love that the bookends, I know you can't see it, the bookends, Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. And we know Queen of Cups is Scorpio energy all day long in my readings. Yeah, I've learned that lesson. Thank you very much. Uh-huh. I know you have. Oof. Oh, I think that's interesting, Mish. Well, I mean, I don't have any cards here saying that you shouldn't entertain them, but we didn't ask that question. You would think, though, and the reason I was hesitating, if that was true, why aren't more knights and kings showing up here? I got one knight over here, clarifying that Ace of Cups. What else can you tell me about Mish? Yeah, you're saying, oh, no more of this deception. No more of this deception. That explains a lot. You're not over what you emotionally, mentally, because we know your divorce isn't final yet, and all that you've been through with that. You're not over it yet. You're not healed. Another meaning can be, you know, that card can talk about strategy, and I feel like it's, how can I put this? Do you know, when you kind of make up your mind, okay, I'm really ready, and you mean it, and you know you're ready to go out and date, or you're ready to, whatever, fill out that profile on a dating site or whatever, which you said you hadn't done. It's like it's a feeling inside of you, but it's kind of a strategy. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my pictures made. I'm going to get my makeup on. I'm going to get my hair freshly cut or whatever. I'm going to Think about what I'm going to say and put in the, it's a strategy. And you're saying, I'm not really there yet. I'm just not. And I'll know it when I am, but you're not. Oh, here they come now. Here they come. Nine of Wands in reverse. Because you don't want any of this in and out. You're done with this in and out. People not being dependable, not showing up. No, 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 not having it. People who want it their way or the highway, and break your heart. You're saying, no, thank you. No. I like that you're healed. This is in the reverse of it. So it is saying you're healing from it, from all of that mess. But, and this is confirming at the bottom of the deck, because you're not really technically single yet, number one, or independent. Hierophant in reverse, you're not really single yet. So you can't really make those plans yet. What else for me? What did I just say? I wish I didn't have any kings or knights, and now I got Knight of Wands. I've got the Emperor, and now I have the King of Wands. All in reverse, by the way. All of these are in reverse, except that Knight of Swords that we had originally. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, girl. I see it now. I think what you're saying is, I don't want these people, because intuitively maybe you know that these are not the kind of people, the kind of partners you'd want. You certainly, you know, none of these three, Knight of Wands, Emperor, or King of Wands in reverse. No, no thank you. None of us want those kind of people. And for those of you who don't know, there's no gender in tarot. That's just because that's what's on the card. But now these are people who are self-serving, selfish, materialistic, self-absorbed. They want it their way, and you're just saying no. I'm going to devote myself to work, getting my strength, fuzz all over me, getting my strength back. Because I know now, and if you don't know, Spirit's telling you, because you aren't quite into those calm waters yet. You still navigating those choppy waters a little bit, but soon enough, you are going to have this. This is going to come to you soon enough when you get out of these choppy waters. And when you do, it's going to be somebody who's going to communicate. Now, I've got all the two kings and a knight, two knights and an emperor out here. Yeah, I see a lot of people here now. But when you do, this is who you're going to get. This is the person. So you're kind of, universe is saying, yeah, I know all these people are showing up, but I think you need to wait on this guy. Because this is probably who's coming after. That's what I'm feeling like. The King of Swords, of course, is somebody who's very truthful. He's a great communicator. He sees clearly and speaks clearly. Doesn't mess around. Oftentimes is head over heart. Now, yes, I'm not even looking at the comments, but I bet you're going to say, well, that could be me. Yes, it could. It could. But that's not what I'm feeling here. I think this is saying, you know, all in good time, you keep putting the work in, you get your strength back, you get into some calmer waters, get past this, then you can focus on love, and then that's when you're going to manifest this fella here. And then, yeah, and then you'll have justice, yep, you'll have personal happiness, yada, yada. Okay, I like that. Let me see now what you said. you're getting sudden random communication that does not sit well with me. You mean from other people? Not him, right? You're saying correct. I thought this would be on my divorce and my kids. Well, it is, but I don't really have those cards. This is, I mean, that's kind of a given. Spirit saying, yeah, that's what we know. That's what you're going through. But I mean, that's so funny that I said that, and then all these people came out down here. I'm going to get two more, or one or two more cards. When you ask General what's coming, I get a love story. Well, not necessarily. That could be a boss. I have to, not necessarily. That could be a new best friend, but I don't think so, because that was a Two of Cups, in case you didn't notice. That was a Two of Cups. I can't ignore that. That is a soulmate card. Yeah. And I think that's why you said that, because you knew that too. Yeah. I mean, again, I can't not feel that way, because it's a Two of Cups, for heaven's sakes. I know. It's like a warning. Well, you know, here's a classic case. You got to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. Maybe you don't really. Maybe in this day and age you can just swipe left, you know. You don't really have to kiss them. Oh. You don't really have to kiss them. You can just swipe left. Anything else you want to tell Mish? I think this is very affirming, though, Mish. It feels good. It feels like good, positive energy. Like Spirit saying, yeah, you're doing everything right. You're making a good choice. You're making a good choice here. Yeah, you're loving you. Or protecting your cup. I feel like that's what that Four of Cups was about to me. Yes, Crow, that's right. Mm-hmm. I'm hiding in the country. Anything else you want to tell me, please? Let's see. I'm encouraged by that collective reading, y'all. That was good. Yeah. We need some good supportive energy to help us, you know, leave behind what we don't need anymore. What doesn't serve us? And it's saying the energy that's coming with the eclipse is doing that for us. Okay. Any more cards for Mish? No? One more. I think that's right. Yep. Oh, I love this. God, I love, love, love this. To the point that Crow was just making, the wheel is turning in your favor. You're just wrapping up some unfinished business is kind of what this feels like to me. Wrapping up this unfinished business, weeding out these frogs, and then that's when the wheel is starting to turn in your favor. I'm loving that for you. Ooh, yes. I mean, Spirit is recognizing they see you. They see that you're wounded and weary and tired and hanging in there nonetheless. Yep. Yep. What's coming to light, we know, is all of this conflict that you've been through. Oh, not to mention this means competition. All these people may be competing for you, and you're not seeing any happiness in that. If that's one way I can read that, no happiness in all these would-be's. Yeah, you're just you know. I have to remind people sometimes, even when the Sun card is in the reverse, it is still a very happy card. It sometimes means just a delay. It's just a little delayed, your happiness. And here it is again, the Ace of Wands. All that shuffling, that Ace of Wands, your passionate new beginning is coming. It is coming. I like that, Mish. I love that I like that we can end on a positive card. Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay, anything else for Mish? I'm hearing, let's ask if this deck has anything more for Mish, please. Can you give me any specifics about what might be coming with this Wheel of Fortune for Mish? Fast, girl. You gonna get on that chariot? Oh my goodness, fast. And you know who drives the chariot, don't you? The Emperor. Something went, I'm telling you, that is fast. Now, I'm almost, now, of course I can interpret the Hierophant as being some kind of traditional path and a commitment. It could be a person who's willing to commit, but I don't know. It could be that, but for you it almost feels more too. Do you know we talked about in other readings about your new career path that's coming in the future for you? That this Hierophant feels more like it has to do with spiritual commitment, spiritual path, spiritual ascending. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Comes out for you all the way. And you know it can mean so many different things, but this one it just feels very like guru-ish to me, as opposed to it being about a marriage or anything. Because, you know, it was originally called the Pope. He was originally, and anyway. Yeah, it feels like a spiritual movement. I'll bet it does. Talk about paying your dues. But you got to work on your independence. That's all that's saying. Yeah, you're working on your independence. Mm-hmm. I'm going to interpret that also. Yeah, you're moving fast toward getting your independence. Fast movement toward getting, because we know it's not in the upright. That means you're not there yet. But you're moving fast toward that. That's what the wheel is representing. I like that. Anything else? Anything else for Mish? I'm going to look at that, but that doesn't feel like it won't. It goes with the reading. What else? Anything else for Mish? Okay. Clearly, you're ending a lot of things here. You're ending so you can start new beginnings. You're transforming. We know that. There it is again. Second time is your card there, the death card. Well, your card, you know what you said. You liked it. There's going to be a lot of fast. Again, we got the two cards, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, that talk about communication, fast forward movement, action cards. It's about to go down, my friend. You just got to get past, and I love it. Look, you can't make this up. At the bottom of both decks, let me see if I can hold this without dropping it. Nine of Wands at the bottom of both decks. Cannot make it up. Spirit's saying, we see you. We know what you've been through. We know you're tired. We know you're tired. We know it. We see it. We recognize. And then there's that Ten of Wands. Yep, going to reset. Wow. Yay! Anything else? I think we're at the end here, but yeah. I saw the Ten of Wands. I commented on it. I shuffled, and out it pops. You're at the end. Yeah, Spirit saying you're going from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands, and we know what happens. This is the end when you put it all down, and then it resets to that Ace of Wands, which, you know, you had come out up here. So you're just right at the tail end of this, and then things are just going to take off like you've been shot out of a cannon, girl. That's what this feels like. Here, let me put this. If I may say, that's what that looks like to me. Talk about being shot out of a cannon. And transformation right in the middle of it. It's going to start to go fast. This ending is coming. Yep. Yep. Boy, I love that this popped out right at the end there. It's saying you're at the end. You're at the very, very end here of your struggle. Oh, love that so much. Yes, I know you have been in the stuck energy for so long. Amen. I know it. I've been there. Part of the way, I know, but it's been hard. You know, it could be about the King of Swords, but I don't really feel that. I'll be honest. I think this is more overall, general, about you in life. And so to me, I don't want to restrict it to just the King of Swords. I think it can be on all fronts. Not just the King of Swords, not just a person, or not, you know, just one thing. I think it could be your career. I think it could be your friendships. I think it could be your job. I think it could be a lot of different things. And yes, maybe relationships, but this feels bigger to me. And particularly because it came out as clarifying this wheel. I just think it's so many things. It just feels like you're just going to... This is kind of what it feels like at the end of something like a Saturn return, when you've really, really paid your dues, you've been through the dark night of the soul, and you're coming out the other side, and then suddenly it's like, kind of like the veil is lifted and you see daylight for the first time, you know, or coming out of a long tunnel. That's a better analogy. Coming out of a long, dark tunnel, and suddenly you're just at the end. And then you can just see to run now, not just stumble around in the dark. That's what it feels like. Anyway, Mish, this is really, really awesome. Anything else? I think I'm feeling the energy closing down here, but I just want to ask, anything else for Mish? Tarot's so fun. Your new beginning. There you are, my love. There you are. Jumping off that cliff. Yep. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. Look at this. Fast forward movement, transitions, endings, lots of communication and movement, and there's your new beginning. Cannot make it up. Gotta love tarot. I know. You saw it pop out too, didn't you? I can't even tell you got 3 kings at the bottom underneath that. You putting them... I'm sorry, I had to laugh. I had to laugh. You're not even going to believe it. Yeah, I should say, oh my word. Oh, this is hysterical at the bottom of the deck here. This is hysterical. Hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, the whole story. Oh my goodness. All right. Because I know you love tarot. I don't think I've got anybody else waiting for a reading, so I got to show you this. Hang on, let me make a little room here. So, new beginnings. And in the bottom of the deck, I have King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in the upright, King of Wands, excuse me, Queen of Wands in the upright. You're going to have so many options. So many options. It's like this, just more people are going to circle around you, girl. But you're going to be strong. When this is over with, you're going to be strong. I know you've been juggling a lot, and you know, you're saying I'm on the other side of my tower, on the other side of it. But this could also, you know, the tower's already happened, and because you're going to have all these beautiful new choices in front of you, some you're going to throw out, some you might not, then that might cause an internal tower for you. But Spirit's saying, don't worry about it. You've got clarity coming. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what direction to make your plans in. You're going to be looking out on those distant shores. You're not taking any of this anymore. You're done with this. You know, again, that Seven of Swords came out in reverse, so that's going to be in the past. Done your healing. Yep. All that. But I just love that all those people came out again. That's hysterical. Oh, so each person I interact with, I need to picture them as what person they are in the deck. Maybe, I mean, that you can certainly, you know, it's not about gender, of course. It's about qualities. I know you know that. I'm saying that more for people who may be watching and not know that. Yes. So, but you could be, I kind of feel like you're this Queen of Wands. It feels like King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in the upright. We like that. This is a nice pair. I rather like the King of Cups in reverse than the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, King of Cups in the upright, Queen of Wands in the upright. Those two would have fun together. In other words, two out of these three, I think you don't want anything to do with. The third one, again, comes in. He's not afraid to feel what he's feeling, and he's to express himself and his feelings. And that he's seeing you as dessert. Yes, you're very attractive. Obviously, you got these, God, I've never seen so many people in a reading. Holy moly. Now, you know, we asked for general reading, so yes, these could be other kinds of people. It's not necessarily a love reading, but it kind of feels like that's your future, that you're going to be so spoiled for choice. Spoiled for choice is what that feels to me like. Girl, get your, you know, get your groove on, Stella. It's going to come back. It's going to come back. You're going to get your groove back, sweetie. You just got to get through this last little bit of, you know, holding it together till those papers get signed. Yes, I think you're going to have fun dating. I do. I mean, parts of it, come on, I mean, parts of it we don't like. I'll be kind, but how nice that's going to feel. I really feel like you're going to have lots of options. That's what that felt to me like. Ooh, homemade chicken stock crow. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh, I'm locking my front gate. I really don't like all the attention. I'm not ready yet, so I know. It makes sense. Well, yeah. And this card just popped out as you were saying that. So, yeah, you're still healing. It's okay. Take your time. Oh, you did? Oh, how cool. thrift dresses and brand new jewels and sparkles with no place to wear them. But no, you're going to have plenty of places to wear them. Oh, yeah. God, Chariot, 8 of Wands, 3 Kings. Girl, I better get your autograph now. He's looking up for you, Mish. Have mercy. Yeah, I know, right, Wanda? That made me smile. I'm so happy to have gotten that for you. And here's the thing, because you know I feel energy, and you do too. But what I loved about that was how it felt, because some of your readings, man, they have been heavy, and we know because what's been going on for you. That did not feel that way. That felt different. It really felt like you're at the end, like you're at the end of the tunnel. Not only can you see daylight, but you can almost stick your hand out into the daylight. You know, you're close. Yeah, it's not. You'll be eating good. Excellent. I think you will. Lots of dinners out. Oh, that's so fun, Mish. I'm glad to get a positive reading for you. Yeah, I'll have to become your agent instead of the other way around, right? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'll have to become Misha's agent. Send your applications for Misha to me. Oh, that's funny. Love that for you. Okay, guys. Anybody else want a reading? Last call here if you guys want a paid reading. Information is at the top of the chat. Or if you have a general, esoteric, or metaphysical question you'd like us to discuss, post it in the chat. Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. You should say, well, you have to go and let Mama D read you before I'll even respond. That's funny. Chris said, I am working on funds for general. Wife started last one. Oh, no. Wanda, you've got a hospital appointment tomorrow. Hopefully it will be done easy and good. Oh, I hope so too, Wanda. Yes. Yes, I'm sending you some good mojo on that. Absolutely. Well, no sense in putting it off. You know, you can just kick that can down the road so far, Wanda, and it catches up, right? And it catches up. Okay, guys. Anybody else have a question that is metaphysical, esoteric, or spiritual? I dropped a card on the floor. And that's the truth. He just won't go away, Mish. You know, I didn't know when I came up here. I thought we were going to get to see the eclipse. And then today I was looking at it online and it said won't be able to see it here. And it was too late to get a ticket to Australia. So it's interesting. Y'all let me know if you're in that part of the world, what it looked like. I'm sure it's beautiful. Wait a minute. Hold on, Crow. Wife, you also mentioned that your shorts are showing up as reels on Facebook, so she has more people she should. Oh, you mean she's sharing it, or is somebody stealing my video and posting it? I assume you meant she's sharing it? I hope that's what you mean. I don't think I'm big enough or well known enough for people to be stealing my content, I hope. Please tell me you mean she's sharing that, and I'm going to send her a great big hug through the screen. I hope that's what you mean. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, yes, please tell her thank you very much, Crow. I'm so grateful. I have a friend. I love her to death. She's actually one of my members, but student and friend and adopted daughter. She started posting. She's finally starting to do tarot and is posting reels on Facebook, and I was debating about doing it myself, but I just have so much I don't know on my plate if I want to tackle one more social media platform, you know. Oh, that would be awesome, Crow. Yes, please. If that's not her posting it, I probably need to know. And let me know if she can tell me where it's coming from. I've had a couple people suggest I go on TikTok too, but again, y'all, these social media kind of, and I'm not being negative, but social media is like a monster. You have to feed it all the time or it forgets who you are. So, just one last thing. One more thing I mean to do. Okay, guys. I'm just waiting for Crow to come back here. I tell you what I can do while I'm waiting. 3 cards for my collective of what the upcoming week energies are going to be for us. Upcoming week. Just 3 cards. What energies are coming towards my collective for this upcoming week? One. Oh, hang on. Interesting. It came out reverse and when fell to the floor in the upright. I like that because we like the star. Yes, please, and thank you. Yes, please, please, please. Keeping hope alive. Hopes and wishes coming true. Healing. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Give me 2 more for my collective for the upcoming week, please. Okay, Crow. So, but wait a minute. I'm still confused. She's not posting them or she is the one posting them? That's what I need to know. Is she posting them or is she just seeing them, Crow? That's an important distinction. If she's the one posting them, then that's great. I just need to know if somebody else is posting them, they shouldn't be. Okay, so I know this is a big ask, Crow, but could you ask her, please, to see who, like when she sees them again, to see who it is that's posting them, and can she send that to me? I mean, if somebody's just being nice and sharing, that's one thing. But if they're taking credit for my creation, that's different. And I kind of have to get to the bottom of that. I mean, I'd love it if people were sharing it, but if that's not what's happening, there's so much going on where people are stealing content now. And, you know, with the AI, it makes it even harder for us, for creators. That would be awesome, Crow. That would be awesome if you could do that for me. And please thank your wife. Thank your wife immensely for me to for calling that to my attention. I mean, I love it when people share, but again, if they're pirating my content, that's a no-no. Ooh, this is good, y'all. This looks like a good week. We've got coming up, we got the star now, we have the 3 of Cups. This could be getting together with friends. This is celebrating or just, you know, hanging out with people that we enjoy being with. I like that. And one more for my collective here for the way. Oh, man, this is good, y'all. This is a good week. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Learnings. This is called the student. This can be communication or messages of some kind. I mean, that could be as simple as, hey, you want to come over and have a drink or have coffee or tea? It can also be maybe you're connecting with people through some kind of educational venue or an art class or something that you have fun. You could be saying, I'd always wish that I could paint, or I always wish I could learn to play bridge or something. And so you're connecting with people this week, or making an effort, or reaching out and saying, yeah, I want to learn that. That's something I want to learn, because it's part of my self-care is to do things that I enjoy doing. Yes, do things that I enjoy doing. Filling my cup. Filling my cup first. Let me see. Crow says, Crow, I would be most appreciative. But she says, but of course, Mama D, you put up with feisty. Not as much as she does, Crow. I don't put up with... That's funny. I don't put up with feisty Crow as much as she does, so she wins. But yeah, I'm pretty feisty. I think I got this. I think I got this. You tell her that's all right. You're worth it. I love that. Oh, that's so fun. Crow, please tell her thank you. I appreciate both y'all, again, bringing that to my attention. And if y'all can send me a message or email me, my email's in all of the videos in the description box, or post it on the community chat page. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Wynell Lemon, my BFF, is in the kitchen right now, and she's carrot cake with cream cheese is in your refrigerator. Oh my God, oh my God. Well, y'all, that's a wrap for me then. That is a wrap. Hey guys, looks like we got a really good week coming. A really good week for us ahead. I like that. I think this eclipse energy is going to be good for us as well. I'm happy to bring good news, good tidings of joy and learning and growth for us here in the collective on the Scorpio tribe. So, hey Adia, I'm just about to wrap it up here. So thank you guys so much. Crow, I appreciate you and your wife so much, again, for looking into that. Mish, thank you for being here as always. Who else was here tonight? Deborah was here, and Nancy was here, and help me remember who else. I can't remember everybody, but thank you to all my fabulous moderators. I love y'all to pieces. Happy eclipse. Happy full moon. Hope y'all sleep well tonight. And I'm sending everybody a great big hug. Love y'all so much. Deborah, good night. Yes, see y'all soon. I don't know when. I don't get back till midweek back home, so I will send, look for a post in the community tab, and I'll let y'all know. But sending y'all big hugs. Bye, everybody. Good night.